Hello everyone, my name is DavKraft, and welcome to my first ever Minecraft Let's Play series, DavKraft. For this series, we're actually playing on a vanilla survival multiplayer server with some friends of mine, which we've been on this server for about 2 weeks now. So what I'd like to do today is show you guys around the server, and then we're going to set up a cobblestone generator at the spawn area. So with that, let's go to the tour. Okay, so here we are on the new DavKraft Vanilla Survival server. We're currently running the most stable, in my opinion, pre-1.7 snapshot, specifically 13W37B. This was before they implemented a lot of the item frame map changes and things like that. I know that those are a bit buggy right now, so we're not going to upgrade until all of that gets worked out. So, with me here is my wonderful wife, Aya, and we've been on this server now for about 2 weeks, I think, just trying to get stuff set up. So, basically what we're going to do today is show you around what we've set up so far and kind of give you an idea of where we're going with things.
Well, one of the first things we did when we were going to start our own server was we wanted to have an area pretty close to spawn where people could come in and get everything that they needed. So you'll notice that one of our friends right over there is already in our community garden. We have wheat and sugar cane there so people can make bread for themselves when they first get in the server. Right over here we have a welcoming gift, and it's, you know, stuff like tools and bread and torches and things that you would... Oops! Oh wow, I didn't know that that happened.
Yeah, yeah, if you don't take the items, they'll just pop right out.
Okay.
It will force you to take the items.
Oh, okay.
Here, if you don't want that bread, I'll take it.
You take it. My inventory is apparently full. So, as you can see, we've got little welcoming gifts for people who come on. Over here are our rules. And we really only have 2 rules at the moment because we can't really have that many people on our server. But, of course, the #1 rule is always to have fun. Because if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? The second rule is that we really don't want anyone to destroy something that somebody has built. So it's usually called griefing. So you're not allowed to grief anything that the players have built, but you're also not allowed to grief things like fortresses or villages that generate. That way everyone can discover them in their own time.
Yep. And we've also told the same thing to all of the monsters. We actually turned the mob griefing off so that we don't have creepers blowing holes in things.
Yeah, we came onto the server to do our recording, and this light post right here had actually been destroyed by a creeper, and one of our players left a sign saying, "We're sorry, we didn't mean to. Here's all the stuff that broke off."
Yep.
So in case that does happen, though, we have put up a little rest area for people to come into if they happen to spawn at night, and it's got a bed and it's got a little jukebox to pass the time in case someone can't get to their bed.
A bunch of records.
We've got all the records in the chest. It's made out of quartz because that not only looks really cool, it's a little harder to destroy than just regular cobblestone.
Yep.
And if you'll notice, it's built into a hill, and that's so that if you go stand in this corner here, proximity-wise, you're pretty far away from all the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's going to trigger through proximity.
Yep.
And I designed that, so I'm pretty happy with the rest stop. It looks really cool.
Yep. Talking about this chest over here, because
okay.
we did show that
this was your thing.
Yeah, we did show that it has some rather odd behavior. So inside this chest, we put in the starting items, as Ava said. I'm going to take these out so that it doesn't do what it did a second ago. And if you close it, you reopen it, and all the items reappear.
Yep.
That was
It's really
actually,
nice.
yeah, that was something I designed. Basically, it uses. I did this in creative mode on our admin account. You can kind of see underneath there that there's a bit of bedrock. Basically, I have encased a small little area underneath this thing in bedrock, and inside there is a little redstone machine that uses one command block and uses the set block command in order to basically always refill this chest every time it's closed. So as long as the chests containing the items, or no, I didn't do that anymore. Yeah, it'll always have items there, no matter what. There's no
Yep.
refilling anything. It uses the set block command and just pre-fills the chest. So there will always be items there. We don't have to keep going in and refilling stuff.
Yep. Which is nice.
Yeah.
We hope to add more than just like 10 people to the server, but at the current way that we have the server set up, we can't really have a crap ton of people on the server.
Yeah, the server is currently actually sitting almost right next to me. I'm actually hosting it from within our apartment, so it's kind of makeshift right now until I can get it set
Yeah.
up on a hosting system. But for right now, it works.
Yep. Okay. So this is our little spawn area. Let's go ahead and go show them some of the structures that we've been working on.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with mine, and we'll just go in a circle.
All right. I'm following
Okay.
you. Oh, I gotta show this real quick.
Okay. So the guy that you see running around Rycon,
That's my brother.
yeah, that's our little brother guy. So he spent some time in Germany, so he likes to make German puns. So he's been working on this mine track, and in the chest are mine carts.
Yep.
See?
Mine carts.
That's where he puts his mine carts.
Oh
Because
man,
because he's silly.
I thought that was funny.
I think it's a cute little pun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this little minecart goes up a mountain. He decided to build his thing on top of a mountain.
Cool. I may have to go check that out later. I haven't
We'll
been over to this place yet.
we'll actually see a little bit of it as we go by, because I decided to go over the mountain to build my place, and we'll actually pass by his place on the way to mine.
Yep.
So,
And
and it's turning nighttime,
Yeah,
so
we'll
we
need
might,
We might have to fight for our lives going through here.
yeah, we have it set up on normal mode, so the mobs will have enchanted armor or potion effects on them.
Yep. Those of you that have played Minecraft before that haven't really looked at the snapshots yet might notice some new stuff like these flowers, things like that. These
I
are
love the
some
new flower areas.
Yeah,
it
these
looks
are
really
some
cool.
some new features of the new pre 1.7 stuff.
Yeah.
I'll quit talking so that we can get to where we need to
Okay.
go.
And so if you look over there, you'll see a little bit of a lit up area. That's where Rycon built his like big mountain stronghold.
Gotcha.
And I wanted to play off of the elves from the Lord of the Rings and the new Hobbit movie that's going to be coming out soon. So I decided that I was going to build in a roofed forest, which means that it has a huge canopy and there's giant mushrooms and stuff. And so I actually made my fortress. It's going to be really tall, and it's going to look like, if you've ever seen My Neighbor Totoro, it's going to have like the giant tree inside of the fortress, and it's going to look really cool. So I built everything out of spruce logs, and the roof right now is currently branches. Eventually the branches will be replaced with wood, and I'll just use the branches for decoration, but for now I have it because when you cut down one of these big spruce trees, they give you an oak sapling. So I'm having to conserve my spruce wood for now and just do my roof in cobblestone and branches. But down here I have my garden set up, and I've decided that I'm going to focus, because I really like gardening with the Minecraft stuff. that's always where I focus, is with gardening and livestock. I jokingly said in one of our other podcasts that give me a game and I'll find a way to turn it into Harvest Moon. So
Yeah.
I've decided that in this game I'm going to focus on wheat and pumpkins, as well as sugarcane, so that I can make bread and stuff like that. And so this is my little cooking area over here. Then up here I have my chickens, so I can make arrows and things, because what elf queen does not have copious amounts of bows and arrows laying around? I mean, that's just a given. And then in order to get
Oh no!
oh no, I'll get him later.
Okay.
I'll get him later. In order to get through the various rooms of the treehouse that I'm gonna have, it's all gonna be ladder based. So, and then up here is my tiny little bedroom. So, this is what I have so far. It's not that big, but again, resources are a little short. I've managed to actually find a forest that is straight up spruce trees that will give me spruce tree saplings and everything.
Nice.
So it's not too bad. I'll be able to build taller, and it'll be pretty awesome here soon. Down here I actually have a cave. I don't go into it that much because the mining aspect of Minecraft is not the coolest thing to me.
Gotcha.
I prefer the crafting. But down here I just sort of, it was a little ravine that I built into.
Oh, nice.
And I just have little dirt bridges that go along the walls.
These do go pretty far.
Yeah, every time I go down here, I'll dig a little bit, I'll put a bridge, and then I'll dig a little bit more. At some point, there's lava somewhere in one of these walls.
Yeah, I heard it.
You can stand up right next to it, and you'll hear the lava coming through.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little precarious. I mean, if a skeleton comes by, he could probably...
Yeah, you might be kind of...
might shoot you down, but like I said, I don't actually come in here that often.
How do we get out? Oh, right there.
You go this way. It's the little staircase. I am the master of the tiny staircase. Every time I do anything with mining, it always involves tiny spiral staircases.
Yeah. Let's see.
So if you go this way,
Okay.
let's see. Well, we might have to go back the way we came.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I chose the forest was because I thought it would be funny to have an area where people couldn't get in and they would get lost easily.
Yeah.
But then it turned out that people were actually getting lost. Like, I myself was getting lost.
Gotcha.
So it kind of got to be a hassle. Whee! Oh, skeleton.
Whee! Oh crap! Oh, I would hit the one bit of land.
You hit the one piece of the water that wasn't water.
Crap.
Okay, so we're actually back in the spawn area. If we go to the left of the spawn area, I'll let you talk about this since this is kind of your area
Okay.
that you're building in.
So we've kind of gotten a little bit started on this. Basically, the idea is I want to put a small city right in here to where we can set up basically some buildings that people can come in and buy certain items depending on what people have. They can come in and buy some certain things, and just wanted it to be close by to spawn so that new people can come over here
Mm-hmm.
get some stuff to get started, and then go off on and find their where they want to set up. Um, so I'll talk about this, and then you can talk about your little place over there.
Okay.
So this is something that Rycon has been working on. This is actually going to be our horse stables, and so you can see that in breeding room. Oh, okay, so you can see that
Yeah.
he's actually gotten this pretty. He's gotten pretty detailed with this area. It looks really cool. Also apples. Okay.
He's I didn't see the signs the last time I was in here. He's really been working hard on
He
this.
has, and it's really turning out pretty well.
Yeah, let's go into one of the things and show what it kind of is.
Really? Horse supplies overflow. Glue. That's awful. That's
Oh,
terrible.
that is pretty awful.
Here's a couple of horses. I think these
So,
are the ones
yeah,
that you guys found, right?
here, let me explain what this is. The one with the gold armor is Rykon's horse, and then the one that's spotted and has the saddle is my horse. And so basically we were only able to find two horses at the moment. So what we decided we were going to do was you can oh no wait. Let me see if I can do this right. Hmm. You can I thought you could give the horses wheat,
I don't
but
remember what it
it
is.
might not be wheat. But you can breed the horses, and so
Mhm.
that was what we were going to do, and so that's why it's called Horse Factory.
Gotcha.
But basically each stable is big enough for one horse.
Yeah.
It's got a light for the horse, and then this piece of fence post right here is actually where you can attach your lead so the horse doesn't get out.
Very cool.
So this is actually a really neat little area, and then you can put, you know, your name and then your horse's name. I haven't thought of a name for my horse yet.
So yeah,
But this is
that's
actually a really cool little area. I
it
hadn't
is.
seen, I don't think he had the roof on it when we actually brought the horses in.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But
it's
it looks
coming
pretty
along
good.
pretty well.
Yeah.
So tell us about your little place over here.
Okay. Well, the little house over here that looks kind of like a tree, you can see I pick a theme and I stick with it. This is where the elves will bring all of their things to trade with the non-elves, and you can see that it's currently under construction. So, like right over here, we have a decorative shelf that will display nothing because we can't get anything to stick there.
Mm.
But over here, I took a page out of, if you've ever seen photos of like Japanese ramen places, they have signs that go all along the wall that will tell you what you can order, and then it has a price on it. So I sort of took a page out of their book and I put what we have, how much you can get, and then how much it will cost you. And so right now, the only thing we're accepting is an iron ingot for a stack of 20 arrows. Eventually, we'll offer gunpowder, we'll offer pumpkin pies and paper and things like that so you can make maps. But I designed the little kiosk thing to sort of, if you've ever seen Nerima Daikon Brothers, there's the shop
Oh,
guy who always gives them things. I kind of wanted it to look like that. So I used fence posts and birch. And then here's a little gate.
are you
And of
eventually
course,
gonna try and lure in a zombie villager and turn him?
yeah, I need to get enough gold though so I can make a gold apple.
Gotcha.
But up here is like kind of where the person would live. There's a crafting table. There's a chest with all the stock in it. And then there's two furnaces here.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's not anything super fancy, but it's basically just, you know, where you can go and buy a couple of things that might be a little complicated to make, and you don't feel like you don't have the time to
Yeah.
make arrows. You can buy some arrows
Mhm.
or pie and things like that.
Yeah, and There were a couple of ways that we could actually set that up to where people could come in and buy them.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of methods that are usually used. One is the honor method, where basically you've got all the items in a chest, and you've got another chest for payment, and so people put the payment in the chest and then pick up the items from the other one.
Yeah,
Um,
I actually, the way I have it laid out is I have, if we couldn't find a way to do it in an automated way, there's a space for each chest, and I'll just put an item frame on it.
Okay, and I have actually figured out how to do this in an automated fashion, and I'm going to be posting something about that on my Minecraft channel here in a little while about how to make a automated, uh, basically an automated item buying system where you basically put in what you want. You put in your payment for the item in a chest, and it gets pulled into the system. And then you wait just a minute, and then in a separate chest, your items will show up, but only the ones that you purchased. So
Yeah.
it works pretty
It's going to
well.
be really cool. I
Hmm.
thought it would be a really neat thing to have an automated system as opposed to the honor system,
Yeah,
just because I think it would be neat.
yeah. So I have a
So,
way of doing that, and I'm eventually going to implement that in here. It's not very compact, so it takes a lot of resources. It'll take a little while to get it set up, but once
yeah,
it's
and
set
if I
up, it'll
need
be
to
nice.
if I need to change the area, that'll be fine too. Um, I like the idea of going with the tree theme with the
Hmm.
elves and everything, and I
Yeah.
just think it'd be really kind of neat looking. And actually, I love the if you've played Minecraft and you've been to the villages, you'll notice that I based the shape of my shop off of how they build their houses.
Yeah.
I just love I call it the man with the hat design. I just think it's really cute.
Yeah.
It's a really cute little thing.
Okay.
I
Well,
think you're stealing some of his XP from breeding the chickens.
he shouldn't be breeding so close to me.
It is circling around you. Okay, so let's go show them your place, because
Yep.
yours actually looks a little cool.
Yeah. All right.
It
Hang on.
looks better than mine. Mine's just a big box.
Yeah. All right. Let's stop for just a sec.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Did you lose a lung with that one?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Are we going the right way?
I
Kind of,
believe
yes.
so. Yeah, we're go. This is the way I go because I
Okay,
take things
yeah.
out of your chest all the time.
Stop taking stuff out of my chest. So it's a pretty short walk over here. I'm eventually going to kind of terraform this a little bit, and then between this hill and that other hill over there, I'm actually going to put a bridge right across here.
Now that would be
Um,
kind of neat.
But I went for a more, I guess, standard look. But as you notice, here is my current place of residence. It's completely oak wood for the time being. I wanted it to be fairly large, so and plus the overhang here looks really cool. Um, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. Let me go inside here. It hasn't been decorated on the interior yet. I mostly was focusing on the exterior.
Well,
Um,
it's kind of been decorated.
yeah, Chris came in here and just put a whole bunch of grass in here. I had to go through and get rid of the
Well,
grass. And the flowers
the
seem to be spreading.
the both of us did.
Sigh.
Raikon and I will occasionally come into other players' places and leave, you know, spoof signs and put flowers all over their place.
Yeah, so but I do plan on going through and actually doing some interior decorating in here. Um, Basically, the first floor is going to be all mostly just for show. It's going to be all just interior decorated, that kind of thing.
This is your entertaining
Yes,
room.
I'm
This is where you
eventually.
go to entertain.
Yeah, I'm eventually going to set up a basically a hidden area underneath this for stuff like my storage area and my potion making area, things like that. That
Okay.
hopefully only I will be able to get into.
Well, everybody knows that's there now.
Yeah, but I haven't said how to get in there yet. Um,
I'll just dig into the floor
speaking
until I find it.
speaking of which, hey, what are you doing in here? Stay out of my chest.
We actually take stuff from your house quite a bit.
Sigh.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, if you guys ask, I don't mind.
It's not really like you're gonna say no.
No, I know.
Oh,
The
this
second
is neat.
floor.
I haven't been up to the third floor yet.
Yeah, second floor. I still haven't decided what I want to do at the second floor, but I did think it was really cool having these glass panels that kind of go all the way around. They kind of wrap around two sides of it.
Yeah, it looks really neat.
Yeah, I kind of went out on a limb for the glass, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
And then the
You
third
should
floor.
put a giant painting on this wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. The third floor is actually going to be. I want to kind of make this my crafting area, and probably put my Nether portal up here.
Oh, hey, there's another horse.
Where?
It's way out there. I don't know how far you have your visibility
I
turned
think
up.
you've got your visibility up, but oh, I see it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it right there. Yeah,
Huh.
I may go try and tame him later.
Okay.
So yeah, this is my place. Like I said, I'm mostly focused on the exterior. I haven't really started on the interior stuff. I'm probably going to start recording a bunch of videos on my channel.
I'll include a link right where your face is, so people
Okay.
can click on your face.
Sure, but I'll probably be putting some recorded videos up where I start doing interior decorating in here, and when I work on stuff like the automation system at
Yeah.
the spawn city, things like that. So yeah, it's still definitely a work in progress, but it's coming
Yeah,
along. I've got some
and
little farms out here. My reed farm is coming along nicely. Got some cows and some chickens, things like that. So it's coming along.
and I want to say that your house looks really cool. You're not usually one for the creative aspect of building.
Yeah, that's actually one area I'm trying to work on, is trying to
Yeah.
get my creative building up a bit more, because I typically just do, square wooden shack, and that's my building, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on that, and I really want to start doing some interior decorating in there, make it look really cool. So
Cool. Did you use just stairs and blocks for the outside?
yeah, it's all stairs. All of the slope stuff is just wooden stairs, and then just wooden blocks for the most part, as well
That's
as
really
glass. Lots of glass.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my place.
So,
Alright, so the server tour took a bit longer than I originally expected, so we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, and next time I will show you how to set up the cobblestone generator. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be making a lot more videos on our server progress, as well as some redstone tutorials every now and then. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on DavKraft.